Mealy, go for my laptop for me.
What?
My laptop in our room. Was there pepper on my hand? Mealy, oh, you reach. When you guys reach, like up the live. Like up the live, make me know when I reach, my love. So I come back today. Me say me I come every day. My dear. So I come back a second day, yeah. That's a good look. Tell them again, like up the live. Like up the live. When you no come over here, like up the live. We're gonna do over here every day. Me just not spend long hours, my love. But you know me, I come show my face every day. Come here, try build up my YouTube channel. Alright? Like up the live. No monitoring spirits. No monitoring spirits. Just be consistent, good, and your platform will grow. You got this. Thank you, baby. Me I go try my best. Because you know, so me just did I go up on Facebook live and me change my mind. I said no. I'm go up on YouTube. Remember, say me I try build up YouTube. Anyways, we have a hot topic today, right? So the topic today is something that I seen surfacing TikTok. I just woke up, so my face look extremely sour, but natural face is giving right now. Cause I wanna know so we not do filter. I wanna know so we not do all of them other sitting there. We just come as natural as we are. You understand? But my face might look a little droopy because I actually just woke up from a nap. Big up from Antigua. Big up from Antigua. Make sure say yeah like the live. Please everybody, there's 19 people here. Yeah, we are trying to build up the momentum and we want the live to build up. I'm not really a TikTok person, so me I try to build up my YouTube live. You understand? Over here, you can watch for free. All you have to do is like the live. 40 people on here, 8 likes. Like up the video, you guys. Build up the momentum. Please and thank you. I got along about to no business. And don't be weird. I don't like weird vibes. You know, I don't like weird people. You don't know me. I don't know you. You ain't gotta be weird. You don't gotta not like me. You don't know me. You know, me like real people. Me not like weird ass people. Anyways, the topic is something I seen surface in the internet, right? So today while I was scrolling, and I wanted to talk about it because for one, nobody really understands, what it is to have parents that you don't have a good relationship with, right? Or what you just say wicked mama. Nobody don't really understand. Some of you guys that have excellent parents, God bless you guys. When you hear people talk about them relationship with them parents, on the drawback and say, oh my God, how could she speak like that? How could she talk like that? But it's real. It is real. It is real. Again, there's 30 people here, and we just about to play the staring game because y'all not liking the live. We not talking anything until y'all like up the live, baby. I only can take time go on. If there's 31 people on the live, I should have at least 25 likes. So respectfully, like up the live or we not tired nothing. We just go and look on each other. Me know why my crowd over TikTok for weird. Like the last crowd over Facebook. Wanna feel like up the live or come off of the live. I like the live. Like the live. See it there? 10.
Very funny. Yep, yep. Don't joke. Declan. Okay.
I want to see as much as 15 likes before I start tell the story, you guys. Story time. But I have a goal of at least 15 likes before I
Dylan.
start talking anything. So, I mean, if me can't get the 15
She wants you to
likes,
have the excuse.
we're going to sit here for a little bit. So, we got at 12 now. We have 13.
Hey, that's great. No. Oh yeah, no, just I'm not you're technically black. Because on his team, on the TikTok team, it says black TikTok, but just the only white person there. And it's, well, he's technically black for real.
One more like. Me not care about the crowd, you guys. Me care about the support. Me rather build an audience that is supportive than people that just stalk you all day. I cannot take the weird vibes. So you see, if every time I come on live, well, nobody don't owe me nothing. Meaning that you don't owe me to support my live and like it. You don't have to do shit. But me just set a goal with my platform them every time I go on any of my platform them for at least get some likes. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps. So me just set that standard there. I don't care for the crowd. I could be sitting here with 10 people as long as the 10 people like the live and support the live. Because that's how we get paid. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about nobody else, but I'm not bored enough to come on the internet and talk without getting paid or some kind of support. You feel what I'm saying? And some of us, like myself, we're not beggars. So we want to get the likes or the support or the peer through the platform. So help us. If you're gonna watch us, help us get that support. Don't you guys agree? Yeah, it's for free. Can you like it more than once? No, I think it's only one time. You could only like one time. Your like only counts one time. Yeah, I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm right at 19 are we there? It don't have to be enough. We're not the crowd not for large. As long as you have a good support system. But anywho, hi Ashley Bell. Let's get into the story. So, anyways, I was on TikTok a while ago and I heard this popular TikToker. Her name is Kizzy Dan. And I guess she's going through it right now with her mother. And you guys know this. Well, some of you guys may know Kizzy Dan. She's very popular on TikTok. She recently lost her baby through premature birth. I used to watch you, but never again. You this and bad man, but big up same way. That's the only thing. Well, why are you watching? That obsessive behavior. I don't know you. You are through the phone. You don't know me. You get what I'm saying? So let me tell you how this works before I go any further. because some of y'all are evidently slow. If you don't watch me because you think I'm bad mind, come maybe my bad mind somebody for you. You understand? Or I don't even know you. Maybe my bad mind somebody for you, or maybe your imagination, because some of y'all have a very wide imagination. All you have to do is unfollow me, block me, and never see me again. I hate you retarded Jamaicans. Some of you guys are very retarded. When I love talk about bad mind, I work too goddamn hard. I work too hard. I don't get up every day and rain pan people parade. I don't get up every day and cuss and assault people. That is bad mind. What I do on the internet is work and hustle. Some of you guys, when you guys are so upset that I'm pull away myself from certain drama. I choose my peace over everything. I don't care about friendships on the internet. This is just a phone. I care about my peace, my family, my children, my husband. I'm a married woman. I'm a family woman. I don't give a shit about any one of you people on the internet. Y'all be so mad when people choose their peace. They all of a sudden them bad mind because they choose their peace. Well, if me can't come on the internet and in peace, I will not come on here. Because I don't strive around negativity. Me not strive in a negativity. Me not strive in a bangarang. From a born, me never live in a one tenement yard. Me not born and grow in a ghetto. Me not used to the bangarang every single goddamn day. That's not how I live my life. I have 3 children that I'm raising, and I have to be mentally stable for my children. You see, when you get up every day and go and like say you know people on social media, you're in an argument with strangers, people that you may never see a day in your life. Even disliking people, telling me that I'm bad man and you don't know me, you're mentally ill. Too much of the internet. Take a break. Now it's you see when you start calling people names that you don't even know, you start getting defenses over people on the internet that you don't even know. You need to take a break. Too much internet. There's something called too much internet. Put the phone down and get your mind right. Put the phone down. Whenever you see I get outrageous like that, where social media is affecting your mental health,
Hold on. That's
put
not.
down the
That's not.
phone. All right? I choose my zone. I stay in my lane. There's no reason for anybody to hate me on the internet because I stay in my lane. I don't bother people. I'm at a point on social media that even when people bother me, I don't reply. I'm at that point in my life that if I'm gonna be, I tell myself that if I'm gonna be on social media, even if somebody bother me, somebody could even curse my child at this point or my children at this point. I'm never gonna answer. I cannot strive in negativity, and my business cannot strive in negativity, especially not my business. You cannot be doing business and you're in a negativity, you're in a drama. You cannot do business and people afraid for buy from you because you're in a mix up or you're in a drama. So I choose my peace and I choose my business. I'm on these platforms to hustle and make my money. I'm not on social media to make friends with strangers. Okay? I'm not on here to be anybody's defendant. I'm not on here to be obsessed with people that I don't know. I'm mentally stable and I make sure of that. I make sure to take care of my mental health. Take care of yours. And that's just that. Because mental health is extremely important. So no, I don't want to be anybody's friend. I don't want to be your friend. You don't have to like me. If you think I'm a bad man, I want thing with me. I live a very honest life. Thank God. That's why I don't worry about anything in this world. I want thing with me. Me not rain pan people parade. Me never block nobody's success. Never. If I don't like you, I stay away from you. And I don't even have to dislike people to stay away from them, you guys. Me not have to dislike you, you know. You will see me with somebody, and then all of a sudden you not see me again. Because me choose peace. Maybe it's not even them. Maybe it's the drama is around their environment that I don't like. And I pull myself away. Sometimes somebody not do you nothing. You don't have to do me nothing. For me, distance myself. You don't have to do me nothing. And so me come. Maybe too much drama surround you. Maybe too much baga surround you. And I don't want to be a part of it. I like to be by myself. I'm better this way. I'm comfortable this way.
Retarded.
In my own zone. In my own lane. And everybody love crowd. And everybody love friend. Me no love friend. If me call you my friend, that means I love you. You're more than a friend to me. You're a sister. You're family by the time me call you friend. And everybody love run back at people, my girl or my youth. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I've been like that my whole life. And if me have to follow people, that's never going to happen. All right? So you stay in a phone lane and I stay in mine. Because I choose my lane. Me not choose a next man lane. No, that is bad mind. You see, when you can't live in your own shadow, and you bad mind. You see, when you have to follow back at people, and you can't direct your own footstep, that is called bad mind. All right? Some people like upset people for real. No, I just had to put that message across because I've been for months, I've been trying to get rid of these people. I just me like you guys. Me like staying on my own lane. I don't bad mind nobody. Not because you see me used to talk to a whole heap of people on the internet. I know you see me by myself mean that I bad mind them. No. I like being by myself. I'm good. Me can't take toxic environment. I'm sorry. Me will run left your ass. I saw me stay. You don't have to do me nothing. From your environment toxic.
You trying to make up
From fuckery I go on, me take with myself. Listen, you have a group of friends, and them I go rob one bank, and me are the one who tell us that me I come and reach halfway and turn back left you. Yeah, me are the one where we are going to reach halfway if we go rob the bank, baby. And halfway there, my head just tell myself to turn back. I got me gone left you. Go step by your crime by yourself. Oh, you don't want none of that money? No, me nobody want none. Me nobody want none. If you get rich, remember me my friend. But me nobody want none. I saw me stay. I see me. Me is a girl like this too. You see, if me love you and me respect you, me rather I'll take with myself from you before me disrespect you. Cause I'm very touchies. I want people know how them stay. Take with yourself, separate yourself. You no leave me alone. Me not have no friend on the internet. Me not no sister, me not no brother. Me have myself on this internet. I'm a platform. So who no like me, no like me. Alright? Big up yourself. But bad man, bright. You can call hardworking people bad mind. Yeah, have you lost your goddamn mind? You ever see, of all people, me come out here and me teach people. Me share, me very transparent. I don't bother people. Rude. Anyways, hi Sandra. Wanna make sure so no like up the live for me now. We're not too miserable. Me and Una not in the same age group. Me at 36 and someone we want friend up with people and size up with people old enough to be my mother and my granny. I want thing when Una grandma. You understand? Ready for text set pan people pan internet. Una for go look at life, man. Some of life sad. I want thing me know with the internet. If your life sad, you don't have to make your world know, you know. Yeah. You don't have to make your world know. My dear. But anyways, back to the story with me that say. So I was on TikTok, right? And Missy one, I see Kizzy Dan and her mother going through it, right? So as you guys, some of you guys know, Kizzy Dan lost her baby a couple months ago due to premature birth, right? Her baby died publicly on the internet or whatever. And everybody was, very sympathetic for her, myself as well, because I know what it feels like to lose premature babies. Turn that down now, right? So I guess her and her mother is going through it, and she played some voice notes where her mother was like, "Go a girl, are your silicone body unalive the baby? Go a girl at the surgery them where you do, at the fake titty them, at the silicone, and if you breathe again, you're gonna lose the baby again. The baby got unalive because of the silicone in your body." And I thought to myself, and I said, what a wickedness. How can a mother say that to her child that, turn that off, that lost a baby? Right? And I thought to myself that, say, my mother would have did the same thing.
Okay, I call you back later. I'm on phone.
Like, I thought to myself, that sound like my mother.
Hold on, I gotta call you
I
back.
see him, so my mama would have do too.
I gotta call you back later. My mom's online.
You understand? And I thought, and I see people in the comment section saying, how could a mother say that to their child? Listen, you have some mothers out there that never deserve to be mothers. You have some mothers out there where them have kids for keep man. They never want the pitney, but maybe them did want to keep the man. You have some mothers out there that get pregnant and they never want the child from birth. Right? And you have some people that grow up rough. Some of you guys would never understand because you never suffered of the hands of a wicked mother, the abuse that you go through. The abuse, the mental abuse, worse than even the physical abuse. Let me tell you something. What do you know, you guys? I file for my mother and bring my mother come to America. It's when I file for my mother, you guys, story time. Yes, when I file for my mother. I file for my mother before I even file for my husband. I put in my mother paperwork before I put in my husband paperwork. Until me end up put them in together. But me just a show no vibes. My mother paperwork came before my husband. Right? Growing up, me and my mother never had a good relationship. Me I tell you, from as far as I can remember, we never had a good relationship. Because I used to be angry that my mother used to just left me all about. I was one of those children that was just left all about the place. Anybody who was willing to take me can have me. Right? So I grew up all about. I tell people say, me not popular on internet, I'm popular in a real life. Right? I'm popular in a air dreadflex but stop. Why should I stop? I'm popular in a real life. Because I've done live so many places. I live at Jamaica, Canada, US. Because my mother just fling me all about. Right? And the relationship was very toxic between me and her. When me tell you, say, growing up, me get blick. My mother was one of the people that will lick your favorite goddamn thing. If you talk too loud, you get lick. If you not jump as fast as she tell you if you jump, you get lick. And I was very unruly. I was a bad child. Yeah, because some of we not talk, so we was some bad pitney. Me was a bad pitney. Me can't understand sometimes why my mother had such a hard time with me. Because I never have no ears. And me feel like some me a big woman from a long time. But I feel like it was the environment that I grew up in that made me feel like me did force right before time. I mean, I started to have sex at a fairly young age. I started to have sex from me I was 13 years old. Right? From me at 13. So once any age and you start have sex, you feel like you're grown. And when I look back sometime, I mean, all the time, I always try to find excuses for my mother. No matter what, my mother have two away. My brother would always talk shit about our mom, and I used to always be in our defense. I'm like, well, I understand things happen, And it was when I got older, I realized that a lot of things that are happening to me now in an adult stage, just how I am with relationships, how I am with just friends, people overall. Like for one, I have major trust issues. I don't trust people. I'm very paranoid. Like I'm probably the one of the most paranoid people you can be around because I just not trust people. When it comes to relationships, why? God bless any man will stay with me. And it's just and it's just the God Almighty truth. God bless any man will take up themselves and stay with me and say them love me. Because because of my childhood, it makes me very hard for love. And it's just the truth. Like sometimes I don't know how to receive love. I don't know how to trust love. Because I feel like everybody in my life, especially when I was younger, they all fail me. Almost every fucking adult that was around me failed me. But story time, come on, tell you how, you know, I lost my virginity, right? So, I'm a daughter. The writer's eardrop,
No, no.
but she can't hear anyways because it's not a secret. So I was 13 when I lost my virginity. And I remember always thinking about um sex my whole life, like from a very younger age. Me always used to think about sex. And this is kind of embarrassing, but I guess it's the past. I felt like because I was always left by myself, right? I was able to watch, when your parents back in the days used to left all DVD and cassette, a blue movie and them something there. And when I was younger, I could remember as far back from when me are all 10. When my mother gone to work, me I watch blue movie, my love. Right? So from them time, them start, watch videos and so forth and got familiar with what sex was, right? So I remember when I was like around 12, was it 12? We had migrated to Jamaica for a while. 'Cause my mother used to always go in between US and Jamaica for some reason. We used to spend some time at Jamaica, then she would have changed our mind and we gone back at the US or whatever. And by this time I was going to a high school called Magrat, right? I went to Magrat High School. And I remember before I got into Margaret High School, my mother had left me to go abroad because she was a single mother, right? And at the end of the day, you know how it was back in the days when your parents are traveling or work, them left you. And that's why I always tell people, it's a hard sacrifice when you have to leave your children behind. And I never understood why people do it. I see some females say, "Oh, I have to make the sacrifice of leaving my child to go abroad, go work," and you just pray say nothing that happen to them. It's a hard sacrifice when you have children. Stick by your children. Nobody cannot raise your children like you. And I feel like this is the reason why I choose to live my life the way how I live it, where I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm so overprotected of my children. I don't believe in babysitters. I don't believe in people raising my children. I will do what I have to do to raise them on my own. Right? Um, because I was a victim of one of those children that were left with family members or somebody that always physically abused me, right? So, anyways, back into how I lose my virginity. So by the time I started going to Margaret High School, my mom had left me with one of her friends, right? This friend, I didn't even, my mom was not even friends with her for a long time. So at one point, I was like, why is she leaving me with this person? Because this woman, you know, she hasn't been friends with her for a long time, but whatever, she trusts her. But rest in peace, because the woman dead now. And she treated me very good. But it wasn't her that molested me. Because while I was staying with her, at 12, 13, I was being molested in that house. And I was being sexually assaulted in that house, right? I was only 13 and I had to share a room with a boy that was 16. He was 16 going on to 17, right? So her friend had a house. It wasn't fully built yet. So there was only two rooms that were done. And my honest opinion, I don't really think it was worth leaving kids a better life, as it's called. True. So it was two rooms. She and her man would have stayed in a one room, right? And then it was three of us kids that was in the house. It was myself, it was her stepdaughter at the time, and her son. And he was older than us. No. When I went there, I realized that the son had eyes for the stepdaughter as well, which was younger than me. She was like around 8, and I was 12 going on to 13. And I remember after spending like 2 weeks there, this young man used to always feel me up in my sleep. As soon as I fall asleep, I him that under the covers, touch me. And I never forget one night him whisper in my ears and him say, if me tell anybody them not gonna believe me. Right? And I thought about it. I me say, you know what? My mother they all the way are foreign, me not have nowhere to go. Me keep my mouth shut. Right? As long as him not go no further. But me used to always tell him to stop, and I hated that boy. Me and him did go at the same school. I was in grade 6 at this time, and he was in grade 11. I used to hate him like a dose of pies. I never used to look forward to leaving school and going home. Me used to always stay late or find something to do after school because going back to that house with that perverted teenager was just a nightmare. At that time, even if I wanted to call my mother, I couldn't even call my mother. One thing about my mother, she never left phone number yet. And back in, that's why you know what? Today's technology is way better than before. Because back then, we never have smartphones, we never have cell phones where you can just get up and call people a foreign or internet and them something they never really debut, especially when they're a country, right? So it's not like say if somebody had hurt me or me did need help, me could I pick up the phone and call my mother. I always position my mind when my mom used to leave me behind is that listen, I have to work with whatever day I saw because I not have no other choice. That was always a program in my mind. Work with it because you not have no choice. Your mother done gone already. You can't call her. She not go jump on the plane and come for you. Pull your big girl panties up, right? So this young boy went from, always coming under the covers and touching me till him start feel me up, right? At one point him start to tell me say him like me, him think say I could be his girlfriend or whatever. And he manipulated my mind a lot. I was young. I was only 12 going on to 13. Me not really understand life. Me not understand man. Me not understand these things. Until, it went from him feeling me up to holding me down one day. And by the time we did have intercourse, I agreed to it. Like by the time him done him work him way because he was very strategic. It wasn't like him just jump on me and start have sex with me. He worked his way around me, manipulated me. And it took me a while to realize that it was manipulation, but me never have enough sense to know that. So eventually now I remember my first time, and I don't like talking about it being so painful, and with somebody that I did not even like. And I don't know if people can agree to this. When you have sexual intercourse, especially for the first time with somebody that you don't like, right? That you don't like. Yeah, he was grooming me, basically. That you don't like is very painful. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't lose their virginity the way they want to or willingly. So now, we finally start having intercourse until this young man wanted to jump on me almost every freaking night. I used to cry sometime and I ask God for this boy, leave me alone. Because every minute, he want to jump on top of me. So it got to a point where I start back him off. Because me, I tell him, say, listen, this gotta stop. You understand? Because at the end of the day, I don't care if them unalive me I gotta talk upon you. Eventually, when he got what he wanted, him stop. That's why you're so protective of your girls. Exactly. He stopped messing around me for a while, right? Only for now, the stepfather to want a piece of me. I'm only 13 by this time. I'll never forget. One morning, I went in the bathroom. I mean, in the closet, because it was a big walk-in closet, and that's where we used to go and iron our uniform. Me and the other young lady that was living there at the time. That's where the iron board was. So I used to go in there and iron my uniform. Only for this big man. I mean, I tell us a big respectable man, in big work. At this time, he used to be big manager, Will Dalco, what they used to call Alcan at the time. And him come behind me and him squeeze up my breast. When me feel around on my bottom, and the man stiff long cocky. Now, the little young boy what did a soccer me at night time for him cockney so big me love. So when me feel that the stick pipe there on my body, I one thing I never forget the day I run out of the room, I run out of the closet in my tights and my white blouse. I run barefoot go down the road. And I ball, a ball, a ball, a ball. Me, I said to myself, say, listen, me not, enough is enough, Now it come like I two man them in here want take set for me. Now the woman, first of the, yeah, I seen him even from a ton big woman, me see that man. From a ton big woman. Me soon tell her what happened to them. Right? Me say at this point, me can't take them a two man here tag a war me. I me never forget. You see, after he did that, right? I'ma go back in the house, him whisper in my ears and him ask me if I feel uncomfortable. And I'ma tell him say yes. And him a tell me say me not feel uncomfortable, me fi just relax. I me not fi say nothing to nobody. I me tell him say me not say nothing to nobody. And I sure the fuck did not say anything to anybody until me turn big woman. Right? Um so I end up leaving because my mother did come back from foreign, right? And when my mother come back from America, I was very isolated. Like I always stay locked up in my room. I've been through a lot. I'm 13 years old. I just came back from being fucking sexually assaulted day and night. I don't want to talk to you. I want to stay to myself. I remember her asking me out of nowhere, am I still a virgin? I'm going to look at my mother at 13 and I told her no. She said me for right. I'll never forget that night. She tell me for write on a paper what happened from beginning to the front. And I remember me write. And me tell her, oh, me lose my virginity and who break my virginity. You know what my mother tell me say? I me did want it. My mother tell me say I me did want it and I bad me bad. Right? That's what I got from her. I said, my bad? I me did want it. Not all we're going to, my mother never protect me and say, oh, we're going to take this up in a law's hand. Make we lock up the boy. Make we press charges because he did this to you. Because it was her friend and she had to protect her friend. She protected her friend. She didn't protect me. So by this time, what the sense me I tell you about the stepfather for? But what the fuck me I tell her about the stepfather for? Cause if I bad me bad, make the stepson do what him do to me. You understand? Then It don't make no sense me tell you about the stepfather. But the stepfather never get to the point where him start have intercourse with me. Him just did just a try groom me. But by the time him finish groom me, right? Me done left already. Thank God. Because I would say a couple months after me left that house, remember I told you that there was another girl child was there. She was 8 at the time. You see the same man where did I molest me? The big man, he had a daughter. That was his daughter that was 8 years old. And it's so heartbreaking that months after karma reached him because his daughter was raped in the same house. Months after. I'ma never forget when me hear it. Me I say, boy, fucker. And then me say it in my mind, say, no, Lisha. Cause me did like the little girl. And me said to myself, she never deserved that. She never did deserve to get raped at such a young age. But her father was willing to grape another person's child. My God, sister, what you mean? You know what me I talk about? Right? Oh, you said my God, sister. Yes, I said at the end of the day, you know, it messed up. Anyways, after I got the response that I got from my mother about losing my virginity, that's when me just turn a rebel. At the age of 13, I don't give a fuck about nothing. Because when my mother did for protect me, when me lose my virginity, and nobody never protect me. So at this point, it doesn't matter. I guess I'm a piece of trash at this point. And a lot of people wonder why girls wild out. Listen, at the age of 15, I was a full-time hoe. From me know myself, not now. I've always been a hoe. Because at the end of the day, when the first time you get touched, or when you went through assault, sexual assault at that, it turns you into a monster. Then you wonder why there's prostitutes. You wonder why there's females out there that sell their body. And you look upon those females and you say, could I never do that? What could condition a person mind to want to sell their body, to be a prostitute, to want to run around? Things like that. I feel like that's why you guys don't have a great relationship. Imagine feeling betrayed after telling your mom and she said that you're really strong, because most person would turn to drugs or suicide. And it did come. I tried to unalive myself plenty of times when I was young. I used to try to cut my wrists. I used to try to OD on pills. I started to smoke marijuana at the age of 13. Right? Yeah, at the age of 13, I started smoke marijuana. And after that incident, I've always been with older men at a very young age. I find myself at 14, 15, I mess with man that is in their 20s, 30s, older men. All these older men that took advantage of me. But anyways, that's not where the story ends. After I lost my virginity, and of course my attitude changed, my level of respect for my mother changed after that, because you don't respect me as a child. You don't love me. You don't nothing to me. So from them time there, my brain start go sideways, right? So at this time she couldn't talk to me. Everything was an attitude and so forth. Till one day she tell me say she'll go work again and she'll send me go to Canada. Right? And I said, Canada? I say, I don't know nobody at Canada. Who may I go to a Canada? She said, you're going to Canada to one of
TT, put it back in.
did you ever get to confront the guy?
No.
All right, so the guy, the boy that I used my virginity to, him did end up mad out, you know. Me mean him turn madman a walk on the road a chat to himself. Right? And he had end up migrate and come to America and then end up get deported back to Jamaica and start mad out. I think after that time they have only seen glimpsed him one time. I think he's still alive, you know. I know his mother passed away, but he's alive. but I never seen him. After that, I seen the stepfather quite a few times. And when the stepfather see me, he walk past me and go on like him not know me. Yeah, cause my husband did work at the same place as me, the stepfather, cause I think he's working at Wildalco up till today. He's still working there. I don't think he stopped working there. He's one of the veterans that are there, right? So, anyways, back to the story now. So she ended up telling me, "Say, I forgot Canada," and I'm like, "Canada." By this time, I'm what 14. Me turned 14. She said she gonna leave me with one of her friend. Long story short, I flew to Canada by myself to this strange woman that picked me up at the airport. And I remember my mother saying to the lady, "May I beg you keep her for 2 weeks and I'm gonna come over to Canada and come back for her." 2 weeks pass, you guys. And the house where I live in, the woman man start watch me and know. One thing about me, from a very young age, I always have a nice body. Me start bust breast early. Me have body from early. Me have hip from early. Me always shape good. Right? I know fear man start watch me. Like I don't know if I was paranoid, but every time I come out of the bathroom, me see the man I look for me, right? And I think after a while, her friend started to notice the same thing. Cause at this point, no, the friend want to get rid of me, cause she see her man I watch me, right? So I remember the friend trying to call my mother. I make sure know say, "Babe, you know the 2 week is up. Come get your daughter. The gig is up. And right now she needs to be in school. Me can't keep a child in my house and she not go to school." My mother never answer her phone, my love. Days a pass. No answer from my mother. Lock off her phone. The woman don't know what to do with me. The woman start left some voice note. So she gonna put me out on the street because the time is up and I can no longer stay in her house. And I remember being 14 years old and me I wonder, why the fuck my mom doing this to me? You know what I'm saying? Why are you doing this to me? I remember she replied to the woman, finally answered the phone, and she sent her address and said, "Bring her go her granny. Bring her go her grandmother will live at Toronto." The woman get the address. And I never forget, the woman drive must say nearly an hour go to Toronto to carry me going to this building for drop me off to my granny. You see when my granny see me, she was not happy to see me. She asked me when me I go with my suitcase. Me say me no know. I don't know. Me just a follow instructions. My granny say rest in peace. My granny dead what there. Wonder when me I go with my suitcase, my love. Anyway, she up me door and let me in. When she opened the door and let me in, she called my mother. And she said to my mother, say, you know, she can't keep me because she don't have no space for me. So she cannot keep me. She don't know where to put me. My mother said then, me don't know what you going to do with her. Because me can't take her. I hang up her phone. Right? And said some other things that I don't want to repeat on this live. Some other things. Because I won't add in everything. I won't add every part of the story because some parts of the story don't need to be repeated. But some other things were said on that phone. And it was that moment, there was two phones that were there, right? Me never forget. Go for the extension card on my charger. Me never forget. My granny used to have one cordless phone and one phone in the kitchen. So me up on the cordless phone and listen to the other side of the call. And it was that moment me realized that this motherfucker here when me call mother, she really no want me. Why should I want me this motherfucker? Me ear with my own ears, my woman now says she don't want me. At 14 years old. Eh? At 14 years old. My mother don't want me. Give me the charger. I need the charger. Yeah, at 14 years old, my mother said she don't want me. I think that's harsh to hear at the age of 14. Anyways, At this point, when my mother hung up the phone with my granny, she never answered it back. I didn't hear from my mother until the next following year, as I can recall. Because I remember when I was living in Canada, after that, me had to hear from my mother. At one point, me I'll forget to me have mama. Right? Now, here goes you ready for more abuse? Let me could go in a more abuse now. Me could go down in the abuse. Cause I know the abuse. You thought I went through.
This is cooked.
Yeah, that's cool. You think I went through sexual abuse? The abuse just started. I better me did go and take the look of sexual abuse than the abuse when me run up in her, right? So I don't, there's no kids can be in my video, Amelia. So it's either you gotta go upstairs, go into the room, or move off of the stairs because you cannot be in my YouTube video. It's not for children. All right, so by this time now, I had to learn that my grandmother hated my mother like a dose of pies. And because I look like my mother a lot, my grandmother never liked me. And my granny never really liked the dark skin pitney them. Right? She liked the brown skin one them. And maybe that is a part of the reason why I'm so addicted to bleaching. Maybe it's a mental thing. I started to bleach at a very young age. I started to bleach from me brown 15, 16. Right? Um, so I remember one night, my grandmother just looked at me and attacked me. Scratch up my face. Me have to put my hand over my face so my face not get scratched up. Because she said me look like my mother too much and my mother are wicked. Right? At this point, I realize, Lord God, me there hell you know. But me have to humble myself because there's no way out of this earlier, you know. There's no way out of this earlier, you know. When me think of my granny, after my mama reject me and send me to my granny, would I love me? My granny did provide for me, you know, because she never met me hungry and she never met me naked. But boy, did she abuse me. I was so mentally fucked by the time I was age 15. I remember going to school in Canada. Them kicked me out of school permanently. That later on in the story, when I got here, said that's how me actually get for left Canada. Me used to go to school and fight. Me see no for I go and like say a bad girl on social media. I got hands in real life. I've been fighting from a very young age and I never lose a fight from me know myself. Right? I remember me used to go tear down school with fighting. Every day me fight. And when me in a fight, me used to thief. Me start thief at a very young age. Because you see, my grandmother, she did the minimal for me. Meaning said there was never a time where I wore shoes in a style and I could have asked my granny feet. Sometimes I have to wear hand-me-down. When me now wear hand-me-down, I wear little cheap things. And you know me a teenager. Even though we used to wear uniform, and I want the little nice shoes on, so I want the little nice this and that. I used to join with my friend them and go thief and itch up in a bad company. And by this time, at the age of 15, I was a hoe. Meaning say the amount of boyfriend me have in a school a grind. And it's just the truth. Right? One thing when me I go live in Canada, I used to talk to the older boys in the school them where I work. And I never forget me used to have one boyfriend when him Shane. Him used to work at one chicken place and him used to buy me all of my little underwear, little necessities. Yeah. From a very young tender age, me I take all 2-3 man in a school, outside a school. I never had any respect for myself. Looking back, I said to myself, I never have no respect for myself. I didn't know no better. Nobody don't give a fuck about me. I was never taught to place a value on sex. Me never did was taught that my body was important or I should value myself or my body. At this point, I'm just a girl with man just take advantage and have sex, and if me can't get something out of it, of course I'm gonna get something out of it. And up until this day, I'm still of the same fucking mentality. I'm still of the same mentality. Because for me, and I don't know if you guys ever heard me say this on my platform, love for me has to do everything with money. Right now, if a man not have nothing for offer me, I don't want him. My love don't come for free because of what I've been through. Me was taught to sell my pussy at a very young age. Because only so me I will get what I want at a very young age. So me start from early. Anywho, at one point, like I said, me never like go on my yard. Me never like go on my granny yard because it was my granny used to have me as Cinderella. Me have to clean house. Me have to wash clothes. Me have to do every God Almighty thing. Cause you know when you live in a house with people, if them not like you, I be a fucker you go through. So afterwards, when my granny find out, say, me I take man because she see me I bring in new clothes, she see me I bring in new shoes. She used to have one grandson where him head never good, him becoming like crackhead. And that them she used to call him faithful if he knock the shit out of me. That's why I'm so fucking aggressive. Listen, if you fight me, just know say you're not win. Cause I'm the bitch that's never gonna stop getting up until I win. You could have knocked me down. You have to go knock me down and analyze me for me not get up and swing at you. Cause that's what I'm used to. I remember my granny used to call my brother upon me. And him used to beat me speechless. At when me I tell you say 15 years old, I'll never forget. It traumatized me for a long time. My brother used to put me in a one closet, my granny closet, and take him big size 11 foot. And sometimes him put on all him boot when him a tapping on my head. I used to go to school with bald patches in my head. And sometimes it would come here did long and nice when I was a teenager. And whenever I used to try to fight back, he would pull out bald patches out my head. And I remember I used to go to school. Sometimes the bald patch them can't hide. And teachers and stuff used to ask me, what's going on with you? I used to tell them lie and tell them some I drop off a bike. I'm learning how to ride bike and fall off, right? I tell all kind of lie. Tell them some me get in a fight and all kind of things. Yeah. And I never forget, it got to a point where even if I remember one night, I must have stayed 30 minutes over my curfew when my granny set for me. And my brother was at the house waiting to beat me. I'm going to go be at the day. And I never forget, my brother beat me speechless in that bathtub. Let me tell you, speechless. By the time I'm done with my blood and everything, talking about it sometime, I never like remember them something there. Cause me I will get emotional. But I'll never forget. My sister, the other day, me and my sister talk. Cause the day my sister come and she said, I remember your head hanging outside the bathtub and you were bleeding. Right? And that was the day when I said, enough is enough. I'm going to unalive myself. I'm tired of the abuse. I'm tired of coming home and this man, these people are beating on me. They're abusing me. So I started taking pills. But I was never brave enough to unalive myself when I was young. I used to take out 10 pills and push my finger down my throat and try to vomit them out. Sometimes I take pill and I feel weak, I'll pass out. Sometimes I used to try cut my wrists, but I wasn't brave enough to go as deep. Because something always in me what tell me say, say, me I go overcome. I'm gonna overcome one day. Something in my mind always tell me that. Me remember my granny lived on the 10th floor in our building. You know my time used to go on the balcony and picture myself I jump down. But me always know say me have purpose. I've always known I had purpose. Because no matter how much I've reached to the level of suicide, I was never brave enough to take my own life, right? So eventually I ran away. At the age of 15, I run away. I couldn't take the abuse no more. I'm a granny. Because my granny just never liked me, right? Never liked my mother, and because of that, she just never liked me. I remember I was 15 when I ran away, and I was living in an abandoned building. I was living in this abandoned building for nearly 2 weeks. No food, no clothes. But I just them used to sleep. Sometimes some days would have to sleep there, and some nights would have go spend, night a little friend. And I remember being missing. And my granny never called the police, and I know say me gone. By this time, my mother never know say me live in an abandoned building because she not look for me neither, me love. Nobody now look for me. Maybe my granny did happy. What's going on with the phone? I don't know what just happened. Maybe my granny was happy, say she did not get rid of me or whatever. But I lived in an abandoned building for 2 weeks. It was a building that burnt down. And there was a mall that was close to the abandoned building. I used to go there, go teeth, my little drawers, my little clothes. I used to go to school same way every day. Me go to school, my love. Some mornings me get up early, I used to go out one of my friends who live close by the abandoned building and go bathe. Put on my uniform like normal and go to school until my friend them used to carry food come give me a night time. Because you see, because I don't want for them parents to know some run away neither, because I don't want to go back to my granny. Even if me used to spend night at them yard and not every night. Because I don't want them to know say I run away, I run away. My friend them used to save dinner, carry come give me. Them used to bring little things at school for me same way. Until one day, when I'm a friend them, when him Dave, I never forget me and him cool up till this day. Him said to me, say no, when him come see which part me I sleep. Him said, no, Leisha, you're not sleep here so another night. Me go talk to my father and my stepmother and see if them can take you in. Him talk to them and him come back to me the next day with the good news. And him said to me, say, say my stepmother say you can't forward. I mean, I said, for real? Like, me can live with you now? And him I say, yeah. But them said them have to talk to your grandmother and have to get everything legal. I'll never forget the day when I go to him house. And it wasn't my boyfriend, it was a boyfriend, my boyfriend's friend, best friend, and make them set them table like nice little family people them. I was like, wow. When at dinner time, like them tell me for go bed, them should give me one bed for sleep. The stepmother, and she said me for get ready for dinner. When me look, everybody sit around the table like a family. And I remember when me sit down around the table, me just start ball, and them ask me when me a ball for. Me say because this is so nice. Everybody just there as a family or whatever. After we done eat dinner, she said to me, say, I cannot keep you without contacting your mom. And the woman sit me down and she said, I would adopt you, and she would have take care of me, right? So I said, that sound good. If you could have adopt me, that would be nice. Because me always know my friend and him always have good parents. And I'm at this point, I'm what, 14, 15, so me soon be able to go up on my own. By the time I'm 18, me go up on my own, right? So they had to report me missing to the police. When they reported me missing to the police, the police came, I never forgot, and said they have to bring me to my grandmother's house. For go get my stuff them and find out what's going on. Me cry and me tell the police I don't want to go back on my granny because what them do to me. I never forget the day when the two police officers bring me to my granny door. And my granny said, take her, take her. I don't want her. I don't tell her mother so I couldn't keep her. And the police are asked, is anybody in contact with her mother? And my granny I said, from she missed me, I try get in contact with her mother, and her mother now answer the phone. She left on much voice note and all these things. By this time, my mother was receiving those voice notes, but she was just ignoring them. So it was the voice note that the police officer left that said, listen, your child is about to go up for adoption. So what you gonna do? That's when my mother returned the phone call and said, nobody's not adopting my child. Send her back to Jamaica. I'm gonna buy a plane ticket and I'll send her back to Jamaica. I was so heartbroken because one place I did not want to go back to was Jamaica. And I did not want to go back to live with my mom. Enough is enough. I don't want to go live with this lady, right? Because 9 times out of 10, and this is a story what me I tell you about. Only two occasions me I tell you about. I've lived with other family members that have abused me even more. But the story there is for another time. It wasn't just my granny. It wasn't the sexual abuse. Other family members have abused me in ways where when are nice, right? But I'll tell that story another time. So by the time I got like, Miss, you don't love me. And then I always had an attitude because I remember for the longest time my mother would have cook and I would never eat from her. I didn't want to eat from her. I'm not sitting around no dinner table with y'all. I don't want to be around you. I always stayed in my room, right? I remember my mother left again. But by this time, she never left me with no friend. She left me by my goddamn self at this point. I remember when I went to Jamaica, I met a young man, right? I was 15 when I met this young man. He was a soldier, way older than me. But like I told you, I always was mature. I always had a mature body. So at the time, this soldier guy, he was living with my mother. He was living at my mother's house. And, me and him started to become close until we became boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm 15 and he's in his 20s. He was in his early 20s, not too far, but he was still older than me. Eventually we started to have intercourse. I had started to have intercourse with this man. He was a soldier at the time. My mother found out about me and him having a relation, and funny enough, she didn't have a problem with it, right? If you ask her now, she would have tell us that she never agree with it, and she never did that. She did agree with it, right? Because I was living in her house with my man at the time with no supervision. The first time I got registered to go to high school in Jamaica, my boyfriend registered me in school because my mother was nowhere to be found when I was getting registered for school, for high school, right? I remember my mother never did ever register me for no high school, and my boyfriend, my man at the time, had to play like he was my stepfather, and his friend played as if he was my older brother, right? And they both went together and got me into high school. Like my boyfriend at the time and him friend, they were the one that registered me into high school. Got my mother send the money to get me uniform. And she did pay for my uniform and everything and school shoes and everything. So by the time I started to go to high school, that's like around the first day of high school, my mother so-called claim says she had come at the school because it's my first day. She had come at orientation. She fly down and she had come at the orientation. By this time, when I seen my mom pop up at the school, I'll never forget. I'm like, why is she here? Like, you don't even know how I got into high school. Why are you here? I kept trying to figure out, like, why are you here? Only for my mom to come to the school and see me in my uniform and tell me that my uniform was too short and try to beat my ass in front of the whole school. At this point, thank you. Narcissist at the 10th degree. I tell people all the time I was raised by a narcissist. And that's why I don't have issues with narcissist men. I was raised by one. By this time, she wanted to beat me in the school. And I was like, fuck no. You're not about to embarrass me. I remember that day I left the school shit out of me. When I mean to tell you, That day she put on a piece of beating for me because I wouldn't make shit. My mom would always want me to play in front of people like she was the world's perfect mom. And whenever I wouldn't portray or act like she was the world's perfect mom in front of everybody, that's when she would beat me down. Like, I'm not about to pretend like we got the best relationship. You're not about to act like you a mom when you want to step in and be a mom. And whenever I never used to pretend to let her play that role, oh now I'm about to kill her with lick. I never forget the day. I may never get no I lick them. I'm a man, guard me the day and take you all of the lick them. Right? Eventually, my mother, by this time, she would be back and forth. Honestly, me don't want to tell no lie because my mom was in and out my life so much. Sometimes I don't even know when she gone. Whether she dear, damn if she dear, damn if she not there. Cause sometimes when she disappear, me don't even know. At this point, I don't even care no more. Me just live my life, right? The relationship between me and the soldier had started to get abusive. Um, in terms, I remember Kip Ridges on live spilling the beans, and the mom want to shut him up. See there? I remember, let me that second. You just let me read your comment. Yeah, I remember her just sometimes being in and out, and I never used to really care. Anyways, the relationship I had with the soldier man, it started to become somewhat abusive, right? Where there was times where me used to say, I have needs. Like me used to tell him at the age of 15, me did have sense for know some I have needs. Like me used to tell him, you're working, you're a soldier, give me some more money. Every time you get paid, you only want to give me $5,000. $2,000, like you think I'm some little girl. And by the time I started demanding more money from him, the relationship started to get abusive. He started to reject me. And that was my first real heartbreak. Like, for the first time, I felt heartbreak was from that soldier guy because I thought he was somebody that would protect me. Cause remember, protection was always my thing because me never have nobody for protect me. And I always felt like he was gonna protect me, like him did love me. And eventually him end up use me like everybody else for my body. And then eventually me and him broke up. And I remember him just taking my self-esteem and everything from me because I was almost sure that, hey, I finally know what love is. It's not just about sex. This is somebody that loved me, that checked for me. And eventually he ended up using me for sex and rejecting me after. From them time, they my head chip. I miss a self front. I miss a no boy. Because at the end of the day, nobody loves me. We used to always have that in my head. Nobody fucking loves me. Nobody give a fuck about me. It is what it is. I'm gonna get it how I live. Listen, at the age of 15, 16, me I deal with big time Dan at Jamaica. Me I deal with gunman. I find myself in some places. I deal with some big man. Me I tell us, me there high school. And me always have money. Also, all of my friend them, me ever have money. Me used to always tell people, no sorry for me ever brings up. Because me never used to talk to school boys. I be a big man and I always big man what can give me things. And the one young boy me go talk to, even though he was not young, which is my first baby father, he got me pregnant. I got pregnant at the age of 16 going on to 17, right? And when I got pregnant with triplets for my first goddamn pregnancy, y'all. Triplets. At this point, I was so scared. I was like, triplets? How the fuck I look a young teenage girl like me? What am I gonna do with triplets? At this point, my mother was supportive of me. At this point, for once in my life, I felt like, okay, my mom is gonna be there for me. I need you. Like, I actually need you because now I'm pregnant with triplets. I don't know the first thing about taking care of myself, much as we're gonna take care of three baby one time. I'm scared. only for my mother to manipulate me over and over again. Cause I'm only for benefits. She tell me say she gonna help me not to worry myself. She have to go carry me go America. I have to carry me back go America because for pay for go a doctor and for them keep up with the triplet pregnancy, it not good enough. The healthcare not good enough. She carry me back go America with my pregnant belly. Lord God. Why? I better have me the runway with my pregnant belly or anything did want happen. Cause by the time me trust her for make she carry me go back a foreign. No idiot me turn. Cause by this time there's no running out of this, cause me pregnant. So how far me I go run? That's when the abuse started again. I was abused throughout my whole pregnancy. I end up losing my baby my babies at 5 months because of crying every day, because of the verbal abuse that I endured. And I was supposed to be on bed rest, and I had to go out there and work with my big old belly to pay bills. And I end up losing my triplets. And only one survived, which is my oldest daughter. I watch one of my babies came out of me dead. Right? Him come out of me unalive. And the next one, I sit down and I watch him take him last breath. And I was by myself. I was by myself. At a very, you still don't know the world. I drop out of school at the age of grade 10. I still don't know the world. I still don't know shit. But here I am experiencing losing two of my babies. Even though I never know how me that take care of them. Mighty God, me never deserve all of that. And I started to question God at this time, right? Because I started to question God. Because I'm like, why from me young, I'm going through all of what me I got through. What the fuck did I do to deserve all of this? Right? But anyways, my oldest daughter, give me faith because she spent 4 months in the hospital. I never left her side. And I remember I always promised my daughter, I am going to protect you with my life. I'm going to make sure never flying a pitch by you too hard. She's 18 now. I lived up to it. Even though I have sheltered her so much, she's 18 and she's not nowhere near ready for the world. But I've sheltered both of my girls so much because of all I went through. And the story not done, but we are gonna left the story for you. We can't get the whole of the story in a one. Right? Because me I get really emotional and I not feel like go down in a no more story at this moment. And so this a part one. But the moral of the story is, you know, people don't know what other people have been through. So a lot of times when you see people aggressive, you see people loud. That girl that loudy, she aggressive. Why she stay so? Me not like her because she loud. Me not like her because she aggressive. Me not like her because she's so defensive. Everybody have a story, my love. A lot of people that you see so defensive, so aggressive, right? You don't know what the fuck a person been through. And this goes back to somebody that comment on the beginning of the live. And they said, I used to like you and I used to watch you but your bad mind, so I'm gonna stop watching you. And I said to them, yeah, man, I may have been close and I might have been friends with a couple people online. And now I choose not to friend with anybody. I have trust issues. I'm very protective of myself. When it comes to me, I'm very overprotective. You can do me the least little thing. You can look at me the wrong way and I'll never talk to you again. You got one time to act funny around me, I'm gonna want your friendship again. I just saw me stay. It no mean say I'm a hateful person. It no mean say me hate people. I just don't trust people. I've been hurt one too many times. So everybody will come in my life and my circle. You gotta always keep it 100 with me. I'm one of those people. Keep it real with me. Don't be fake with me. because I'm afraid of fake people. I don't trust people. I always feel like people are out have a motive. I always feel like say people come around me for hurt me, take from me, steal from me. I That's just how I am. It takes me nothing to separate myself from people. And when me love hard. I'm one of those people that you gotta do right by me. Cause if you don't do right by me, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Everybody have a story. Somehow, me tell you, no, for no I run up and down and I go no self trouble on social media. I wanna get the easy life, the loving home, the two family home. I wanna fear do better. I wanna get up and fuck with people who been traumatized them whole life. Give God thanks that you never forgot through certain trauma and leave people the fuck alone. Because you know want them your karma, yeah, my love. That's why them say, be careful who you fuck with. Because some people karma, you don't want their karma. Some people karma, you don't want to fall upon you, you know. Because imagine, me just I use something as an example. A person build a big house, right? Them and it take them 10 years to buy block by block. What are things them go through for buy each block for go up on that house? Only for them build them big rotted house and you look upon them and say them no deserve it. A thief them thief, a rob them rob. You have all kind of things and stuff to say how this person get them big house. You don't know what the fuck them been through, but you gonna go bad mind them, don't. You don't want them the karma there. Them years of hard work karma they drop on you. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. You don't want them the karma there. Some people go through some things in a life, and when you see them a live little life, I because them they suffer in the beginning. Enough people who are suffer now did have it sweet back then, you know. So when you hear the story of some successful people, trust me, success was earned through struggle. So somehow now we have an easy life. Thank God feet and leave people alone because you don't know what the fuck them go through. There's people out here that are suffering mentally and you don't know because of all of what they've been through. You understand? So more time when you see people, just wish them well. If you don't like the person, just don't watch them. Because sometimes you could see a man's face, but you can't see him thoughts, him heart. You don't know what that person been through. And even though I'm not going down in a no more mother story today, one thing I could say, from all of the abuse I went through growing up, I've always fought for my mother's love, especially when I turned an adult, you know? And let me tell you where I fucked up. Once I turned an adult and I start making real money, I started to pay for love. I started to buy love. That's where I fucked up. Cause you see when me did the dunk on my face, my mother didn't even chat to me. My mother don't know me when me did the dunk on my face. Right? And I started to pay for love. Cause now I'm at an age where I'm making money and I want her to be proud of me. Happy nights from behind me, no girl. I want my mother for proud of me. I want her to love me. So I start buy her nice things. I go start give her money. I go start pay her bills. I'm gonna start doing everything for her. And of course, you know, when you have them narcissists mother, they love things. When you start give them money and you start give them things, you hear how much you're the best daughter in the world. Oh my God, those words are amazing. Like shit, I never hear them words there before. I was never told that I was the best daughter. I used to always hear that me not go turn out for be nothing. Me not go give her a drink of water when me grow big. So when me finally hear say me are the best daughter in the world, okay. Me start feeding to it more. And my brother used to always tell me, say, yeah, buy love. My brother used to always tell me, so when you can't pay for that, the love they no more in a lump sum. You go find out which God you serve. And I had to learn the hard way. Because eventually when me stop pay for the love, my love, Me turn how much dog shit. Me turn the worst person. My mother all wish death upon me. She wish the worst for upon me when me get my wake up call and say, listen, I'm not pouring into you no more. Cause eventually me find out say me I buy love and me realize that the love no real. I buy me a bite. So make me test the waters. Make me stop pay feet. My world turn upside down. But I will get into that in another time. We're gonna change the topic because we can't tell every story in a one. But trust me, it's not easy. And you see, all this hurt could have been prevented if your mom only protected and loved her daughter. This is so heartbreaking. Love. One name, so. Up till now, you know when me learn love? You know when me learn what love is? When me start have pitney. I saw me know love. When me start have my children and me start look upon them and say, oh my God, I love you. I love my baby. I love my children. Because they're the only true people when me really love and I pitney them. Yeah. So my first love was TT. Yeah. So my husband here call me. Hold on, man. Hold on. My first love was TT. Up till now, me not trust people. Me not trust nobody. I don't even trust I love you. But me work with it same way. You know, thank God. Me have one husband who understand me. Yeah, my husband understand me. Him know how to handle me. Him him know how him out of every man me ever deal with in my life. My husband has treated with me with the most respect. Make me feel like a woman. Make me feel love. Apart from my children, there's nobody in this world who ever make me feel as love as my husband. And my husband teach me about love. And that's sad. Teach me say when people love you. Cause one thing, I'm not a perfect wife. But my husband has never given up on me. When me do the worst of the worst, the man just never, me never find a man who just tell himself, say, me nah give up on you. If I hell you I go, it two way I go there. Yeah. Sometimes, me feel like a God send him in my life. Because he has teach me. He has taught me so much how to love. And what it feels like to be loved. I am 36 and I live a very loving life. Meaning, my household full of love. Me pick them very loving. My husband, him very loving. And thank God, my marriage never turned into a abusive one. Because I don't know how mother angle it. I don't think I mother be able to angle it. So you see, the man who I'm having in my life right now, I did need him. And the other day, I think it was like 4 days ago, I tell my husband, I said, thank you. I looked at him and I said, thank you. You have helped me so much mentally and emotionally. If it was not for my husband, and that's why no matter what, all if him diss me, my husband could have burned me. Never not diss me, he could have burned me, he could have do anything. I would still love that man forever. All if somebody else have him, I will always love him. Because him teach me how to love. You understand? Him help me mentally and emotionally. Me have to tell him thank you the other day. Thank you for being there for me mentally and emotionally. Thank you for always make me feel safe. Because I've never felt safe with nobody. Me never feel safe with nobody. Yeah, man. Never feel safe with nobody. So thank God. Because my two baby father them before, that one that used to abuse me. I went through a very abusive relationship. That we coming at some next door. Cause we have time though. We're there on YouTube and we have time though. But I went through a lot of abuse with my other two baby father them. Almost every man when me there would beat me. This is the only man when me there with. Me married to him for 10 years. And he has never raised his hand to me. He has never called me outside my name. Imagine you're there with somebody for 10 years and them never call you outside your name. I've never been called a bitch. Me never been called a dummy. Maybe you might tell me, say me not no sense. You were young and need guidance. Exactly. Are you there? Where you call me down for? Oh, you there for your break? Oh, I. Apa your break you there? So what you do now? So you call me back you there need? Oh, you know so the pan. So you not left nothing for me. You see all you shame on you. Alright, I'm calm when you're done. Yeah, man, good man. And good man. And I had to learn to be a wife. I'm telling you, so my life not perfect. I've always been a cheater. I've always been a boner. Well, during the time we separated, I'm not a perfect woman. Me, I'm not the best wife. You know, since lately I've been making strides. I'm still working on myself as a wife. I still work on myself as a person because I've even after getting married, me always tell myself, say I just one of them thing there. Him soon left me like the rest of the man them. Me always tell say that. And I always tell myself, listen, I'm always gonna do me. But yo, me reach a stage in my life when nobody can get me for this my husband certain way. Because no matter what, this is the only person in my life that has never given up on me. It don't matter what the fuck I do. Him not give up on me. And him and let me tell you something. When I tell you, good man, me never like brag pa man, you know, cause them embarrassing. But just know say me can sit down in my house right now and I'm stress free. Me no too make nothing bother me. Because at the end of the day, we have a man where will work his ass off to make sure say yeah man ends get meat and say me alright. So big up Kino. Cause one thing, him never come a foreign for play around. Him not come a foreign and itch. Me can relate to some people in love story when they marry Jamaican man. My Jamaican man come a foreign, come work and pay bills. I cannot relate. Me don't know what it is to be used for green card. Or if you have a man when me have mine. Cause him come from Jamaica. My man came and got straight into work mode. Yeah? Only not sister me never really kill up myself on internet again. Slow and steady. Yeah. Cause I know like one time when me have to kill up myself to pay bills by myself or pay everything by my fucking self. Me have help. So me can relax a little bit. The first time I started following you was years ago when you just moved back from Jamaica and you were talking about being home and starting a cream business. Oh, big up yourself. Boy, that is another story. That is another story for another time. I want to, me live for 36 years old, me live so rotted life. Thank God. Sometimes me sit down in my house because, you know, me start live my life different. Certain things I used to do for fun, me not do it again. I'm like a stay-at-home mom now, and the only thing me like to do, outside of being at home these days is traveling and stuff like that. I look into my life sometime and say, boy, me go down some road, Me go down some hills and some valleys, I may I tell you. Boy, may I tell you. Me go through some hills and through some valleys. But me get to understand, say, there's stories out there are worse than mine. There's people that been through even more. Suppose you hear some story. You know, so we should have one live where people call in and tell them story, you guys. Or maybe we should have do like Dear Pastor. What y'all think about that? We should have start that, Dear Pastor. Like you guys send me a story, like a short little story, but I would read it out anonymous. So nobody would know whose story it is. But that would be nice. What you guys think about that? Okay, and like back in the days when we used to do Dear Pastor, and people used to send in them little story whether it's about them marriage or them cheating husband or them way them. And I could have read it thought yeah, good idea. Me I go post it on my story, you guys. Me I put up my number. I will start the look at Dear Pastor. I only can share on the stories. And you guys can trust that I would never say who the story is coming from. Right? We definitely can do that. Me I gonna make one little poster or something. Dear Pastor. Dear Leisha, no Dear Pastor. Dear Leisha. We can start the little trend there. And if any of you guys have my number, you know I send in anonymous story, you send it. So we can do it on the live. And that can be a good content as well. That could be a good content as well. You know what I'm sorry about though? One thing I regret, and you see when it comes to the internet, you cannot really go back on certain things because of digital footprints. But what I don't like about the internet is they don't believe in change. Like I can't just get up and be like, hey, I'm on a different path. I'm on a different journey. They expect you to always be the same. So a lot of people don't like the fact that Lisha is not arguing with people on the internet no more. Now take up certain topic. Listen, there's something called growth. And there's something called, listen, wake the fuck up. Come, let me tell you something about we as adults. We know when we are the fuckery, We know when we are the fuckery. We don't need nobody to tell we, say, we are the fuckery. And some adults know, say, them are do fuckery and get up and say, you know what? Me I do fuckery, make me stop. And some people just don't have no self-control. Well, sorry, I have self-control. Me know when something work for me and when it not work for me. And if me I go down one part, wait the true word, yeah. Wait. Me $50. Yeah, see it wrap up in our receipt. Carry come give me. Yeah, me know how to control myself. Me know what benefit me, wanna benefit me, and that's just that. Yeah. Me control my destiny. Me been through too much for nobody lead me in a battle hole. And any battle hole me put myself in, trust me, me know how to come out. Me know how to come out. Me not turn in there. Me not turn and drown myself. If something not good for me, it just don't good for me. Oh, hold on there, you guys. You not see it? Hold on, you find it? Pass it to me. Will the baby get more porridge? When buckle there? Hold on the goodies. When buckle them him more porridge. It look like him want more porridge. When porridge buckle there, all on the good is, I'm gonna feed my baby in porridge. My love. When buckle there. Passing. Papi Choo Choo, you want more porridge? Huh, porridge man? Huh? Why your sister have your own there and starve when you have a pot of porridge? Eh? Tell her don't do that. My mommy made me my porridge. Amelia, Amelia, come and clean up them eggshell, yeah. Not because I know you have dishes. Hold on the goodies. Let me make a bottle of porridge for my boy. Make a bottle of porridge for my son's son. What suck finger goodies? What suck finger? What suck finger? Mmm. Big up yourself. Watch Mr. Suckfinger. Turn Millie. Turn on the AC. Why is it so hot in here? Good night, Joanne. Me make some platinum oats porridge, but it look like him like the cornmeal more. But sometimes me have to switch it up. Me can't give him cornmeal porridge every day. But he's a preemie, you guys. He's a premature and he has issues with texture. So certain foods he won't eat, but he loves porridge because of the texture of the porridge. He not like nothing where he have to take too much effort for chew. Stop no, you want the buckle, yes or no, sir? She put on the AC? Okay, me feel a breeze now. Mighty God. It just got real hot in here. He's not hungry? Who's opening my damn door? Amelia? Why are you opening my door? Did you lose your goddamn mind?
That's how package outside.
What package?
That's our box.
You ordered something?
No, I thought you ordered something.
You don't want your par?
I didn't order anything.
You don't want it?
Hi, baby.
Hmm?
Hmm? What now?
I don't know what to do with Ja'ari here. Come, you not hungry? Go feed him vitamin. It depends on the dresser. Because you're going like you not have no appetite today, you know. So we got appetite you for the rest of the night, you know. Because you forget your vitamin today.
What are you doing that so late?
He's so picky and him don't like food. You know, picky eater? Him don't like eat food. It's like a struggle feeding him. But I still manage to keep up him weight to a standard. But him picky. I thought my baby was going to be a foodie for real. Y'all, I swear to God, I'm going through menopause. I'm going through menopause at the age of 36 years old. I'm going through menopause. Like, I randomly get really bad heat flash, especially in the night time. But could I just done beard? Sometimes I when I just done beard, my body feels so hot. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, no, Lisha, you too young to be talking about menopause. Now, for real, I really got I feel like I'm going through menopause. Cause I have central air in my house. My house is always cool. And then, like suddenly, I was no, hey boy, what? Wait till your sister come and stop your shenanigans. Yeah, I feel like I'm going through heat flash. I be getting hot for no reason. And them say in your late 30s, you start get like heat flash. And them little something there, right? Come, baby. Why don't you drink your bottle? It's so yummy. Because sometimes my kids be like, Mommy, it's hot. You don't want this. Why I'm not drink it?
Maybe it's not hungry.
You see vitamin?
I'm not hungry.
Look at my closet then. And the black one. Why are you playing around? You don't want it? You not like that porridge him say man back him Carmel, my love. No, don't touch that baby. So somebody say, hi Jahari. Mwah. Hi. No, the little dripper bottle. You don't know his vitamin by now? Say hi. Look. Say hi. You just want to go tear my house apart. Hmm? Goodies. Udepaya. Can you guys comment and tell me where you guys are from? Where are you watching me from? Are you watching me from Jamaica? Are you watching me from New York? Are you watching me from Canada? Are you watching me from UK? Where are you watching me from? Stop it now. Stay with mommy now. Jamaica, Jamaica. From Trinidad. Lord God, I don't go to Trinidad one day, boy. Me don't know if me I come back to Jamaica for right now, you know. I want to come for the Christmas, but me don't know how it's going to go. I want to think Jamaica is not a real place, you know, you guys. When I was in Jamaica for the 6 days, it come like me spend $1,000 every day, faithfully. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how am I spending all this money? Come. Cause you look like you're hungry. You don't like it? I thought you liked my mommy planting porridge. So only 3 people. Imagine where down here. So only 3 people. Only 4 people who are watch me. It was no monitoring spirit. Lord God, it must be rough being a monitoring spirit, my love. I only, I only 4 people on the live. Moisha, I want to tell us the cost of living. America even worse. You want to see the cost of living? Right, you know what kill we have foreign? More? Me I call you Moisha. More, you know what? I kill we have foreign right now? Food. Food. You know when I go into the supermarket here and take up two little sitting and it come to $100. Right now, if you cook one decent night dinner foreign, you have to have $100 for go to supermarket. And the $100 only you buy your things for cook for one dege night. Yeah? But thank God, me only eat because me have to eat, you know. Cause me not like no food where they are foreign. Me not like. No food no there. Me not like it. More time I just eat because I eat sick. Me not no choice. If me not eat, me I go drop down. But you see food right now it's cheaper for buy clothes. Right now it's cheaper for buy clothes than for buy food. Not to mention if you have children like myself, yeah, and you're not get no government help. You're not get no government assistance. It's rough. It's rough. Yeah, it rough bad, my love. I want me say me I gotta do right now. Say hi, Jaja. Watch him with the juice box. Pa, look. Nah, look, sir. Favor and father. Go face. Favor and papi. I'm a little friend when you're ready, you know. Friend. Alright, go and boy your business. Go face. Thank God for me picking them, yeah, them. I'm a little company. You can't stay there. My picking them. I'm my company. I don't know what I do with them, especially the little one, yeah. Sometimes I look on you and say, I should never start all over. But it's a joy. It's a joy being their mom. It's a joy loving them. It's a joy taking care of them. It's just a joy. Mind the nails with the baby. No, girl. When I make nothing, fingernail can't do the baby nothing. I want to him. Once I used to fingernail, you know, coming like nothing. Once I used to fingernail, girl, you know, coming like anything. Anyways, big up on a nice, clean self, you guys. I'm gonna try do a little YouTube video tonight. That's what I should do. But if I try do a little YouTube video tonight and try to post some content. But you know what is my biggest problem on here is editing. Like I don't be having the time to edit a goddamn thing. That's my biggest downfall. I would do the video, I would make the content, but by the time it come for me to sit down and edit it, me just give up in the middle of the editing. I swear. But I hope that I can build a little community over here. A little family. What am I for call my people them? Wanna give me one name? Can everybody have one name? For them peoples, you know. What am I for call my peoples them? Me don't have a name, me don't call on my goodies already. Me don't call enough my goodies them from ever since. Don't. Marlene Francis. Me don't call on my goodies them from ever since. And we still not go down in a story time about Jamaica yet. Mighty God. We can do a little bit on Jamaica still. Jamaica was not as nice. Mighty God. I don't think I ever want to travel to Jamaica with my husband ever again. I think I was talking about this yesterday. Because, boy, the man was so overprotective. But you know what he burned me about that trip, yeah? So when we had travel go to Jamaica, my period start. I was so upset. So I never started to I couldn't have sex until like the last 3 days. The last 3 days left in Jamaica. I was so mad. Imagine you go up on vacation and boom, your period pops up. That's like the worst thing that can happen to you. Is your period coming when you're going on fucking vacation? Mighty God. We could even go on a beach. And the day when we go on a beach, me there on my period. But I guess it is what it is. I'm at work listening on my AirPods. It be like that. It be like that, girl. Just like there's no, I mean, I've some people I love listening to when me I clean my house. Like whenever you see me start put on my little cleaning, me just go pa my little people them live and put on the phone and me just a listen. Sometimes me don't even see what go on the screen. I know me not see what them look like. Me just tap up the screen and sometimes put on my headphone or just put the phone on speaker and then I listen. But in your case, you're at work. What look who's coming? Where am I go? Where am gone? More and get used to over here though. We have to find some little trending topics. But guess what? You see the problem is though, you guys, me just don't want to talk about too much of the Jamaican mix up. Maybe we can find some other topics like in the American part, or we can talk little politics, or talk about what's going on in the world. Me just don't want like talk about too much of the Jamaican mix up. You understand? We're gonna find some little topics for talk about. Some little topics will make sense. Where we can benefit from talking about our era and abroad. I just don't ever want to be twisted in a way where anybody feel like me I come for them ever again on the internet. Cause I don't want to be in no confrontation with anybody on the internet. I swear to God. So if I ever feel like a topic is going to offend people where them are gonna come attack me or do the most, we're not gonna talk about those topics. Certain names we won't call, certain things we just won't talk about because we don't want a drama. Boy, me don't know about Uno, but it coming like the older me get, me just can't take conflict. Mighty God, man, can't take conflict, me can't strive. Me no want know say me I come on the internet for do my live or for do my look hustling and people want in an argument with me or maybe me say something wrong or say something to offend somebody where them feel like them have argue. Although damn if you do or damn if you don't, because sometimes you have to trouble people for them attack you. But you know, if I can control the narrative, that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have full control over it. Yeah, cause we're not gonna do that. We get too old. I'm about to be 37 this year. Like, girl, I'm on my way to 40. Can you believe some on my way to freaking 40? By the time I turn 37, it's a wrap. 3 more years and I'll be 40 years old. Me no young again. I can't blame being careless on being young. You know when you're young and you can say, yo, me careless because me young. Me young and careless. But at this point, I ain't fucking young no more. I'm grown. So what excuse do I have to keep being grown and fucking careless? Right? We have to wake up, my love. We gotta live off. You know, I said that me no love about the spray on. versus the glue, cause you start sweat, the airline start lift up. Me said that wig ya strong like the rock at Gibraltar. You know much here. This here was 2 times thicker than this. Me wear the fuck out of that wig here now. Me wear that wig here about more than 15 times. I one thing with me not care what nobody want to say. Yes, when me spend money for my ear them, I'm gonna wear them until the lace falls off. Me go wear my wig them, especially the one them what me love, until the layers. Right now, I have some big bald spot in this a wig here. I'm still cover it up. Me know if I style them and cover it up and wear it. Me go wear my wig them till the wheels fall off, the lace fall off, my love. That's why I spend money and buy a good ear. Because when me buy ear, I want to wear it couple time well. Me no want no one wear, me no want a two wear. Me want all 100 wear. If me can wash and wear it. And me one stay so good is, me go wash the wig them and wear them over and over. I have them put on so me have enough, can pick, choose and refuse. Yeah. Cause wig not cheap. The only thing is, it's just installing it. Sometimes I can't bother with the glue. I can't bother with the whole heap of spray. But it is what it is. I bitch up my wig them myself. Cause you see in America, they make hairdresser I am my love. Yes, what do you call one woman? Cause I say I want get what that braid the name again? The braid with the curly hair on it. What you call that braid there? Goddess braids. When I call the woman I ask me want some goddess braid down to my bottom. You don't know, so the woman I go said to me, say $1,200 for do the box braid here in Houston if I want it down to my body. I said 1,200 wara. For $1,200 I can buy a ticket go to Jamaica. And I see one girl, so I follow one girl on TikTok. Where every month she fly go to Jamaica for her maintenance, you know. She fly go to Jamaica every month to get her hair done. At Florida she live though. To get her nails done. Cause when you check it out, by the time you have to pay them a gal to do your ear, especially braid, cause they charge an arm and a leg. Especially here in Houston for braid, you might as well go buy one plane ticket and you get your hair done and you get a little vacation. And if little body they down there, you can get little body on your weird too. Cause you know Jamaica is a full package. And one thing, if you go to Jamaica with your pum pum dry, you come back with it wet up. Mighty God. If you go to Jamaica with that dry crutches, but I know who go to Jamaica and come back with dry crutches, you know. If you're near that touch when you're there, I'm fine. When you go on vacation, you must touch. Nasa! You have to go use the man them for them yam and banana back. Can be a week jelly back man they are foreign. Them your man yeah? No have no back my love. You have to go to Jamaica, go take advantage of the man them we have the yam and banana back. Oh my God. Man, Jamaica, the country where you go to get your back beat out and come back home. If you go to Jamaica single, you come back with a man. If you're lonely and you go to Jamaica, you come back with a man. You think it's a game? You're coming back with a goddamn man. That is Jamaica. I love Jamaica. I wouldn't want to be in no other culture but Jamaican. Like, oh God. Jamaica is the best culture in the world. I just sometimes the people them just goddamn wicked, yeah, man. But you know, let me tell you, I know wicked, the people in Jamaica wicked, they're just not diagnosed. You know, in Jamaica, them not really diagnose you with anything. Like, for example, a lot of people have mental condition at Jamaica, but they were just never diagnosed. Instead, people tell them, say them bad mind, Are them wicked? But it's a mental illness. Cause even being bad mind is a mental illness. You have, Being bad mind is a mental illness. If you get up every day and vex with people for what them work hard for, something is mentally wrong with you. Cause how the fuck you feel hurt by sitting where people work hard for? Like that's a mental condition. And instead of Jamaicans that are not diagnosed acknowledge that they have a mental issue, they just go around calling each other bad man all day. Oh, you bad man, you bad man. No, sis, I'm a bad man, you're bad man. You have a mental illness that was just never taken care of. Some people just don't have no control over it because when them should get evaluated and get help from them young, it's too fucking late. And unfortunately, we have the internet where we have to deal with them madness, don't it? We have to deal with them madness because everybody is welcome on the internet. But there's a lot of good people that come from Jamaica, a lot of mentally stable people that come from Jamaica. Yeah, but some people are just not diagnosed. And that's the only solution that I can find. Yeah. Nowadays, everybody have a little mental illness, a whole away. The whole away under diagnosed. The whole away have little madness. The whole away have little madness in a way. Me love, cause me know me have little madness. Whole heap of madness me having a me. But you see, as long as me not use my madness to affect nobody life, my love. It not affect, it not go on nobody doorstep. As long as my madness not affect anybody life, me can live with it. Yeah. Cause now that my children are growing, I am very like may I get to a point where I'm very keen about the seeds that I sow. Cause I want my pitney them to live a good life. I want my kids them to live a stress-free life. I want to break my generational curse. When it comes to my children, I want to break every chain of generational curse. Because I don't want them to suffer. Every chain. I'm not trouble people, my love. Stay away from blood clot people. Look how life is so expensive now. We are all under pressure. So true. Me not under no pressure do you know Wendy? Let me tell you something, Wendy. Thank God. Me know if I ban my belly. So yes, the economy rough, but the economy now affect me a ras. Cause one thing, me know when for boogie and me know when for chill. And ever since the economy I go on with it fuckery, I be a chill, me a chill. Me know for boogie and me know when for chill. These are times that are gonna humble people. And you say if you don't know if you be humble, God dog name your supper. And nobody follow up the fake life them on social media. Social media is not a real place. There's a handful of people on here that will actually come on here and keep it real. The rest of them are live fake life. Right now, the world I go through economy changes, and the economy is affecting everybody. Whether you like to believe it or not, maybe you might think that person is special or that the person there is special. Big up yourself, Denise. Nobody is special in these times. And I want to tell you, say nobody no more than nobody neither. So life just have to humble a lot of people. But it's mainly going to affect the people that don't know how to humble themselves. The one that don't know how to humble themselves. What don't know, say listen. Now is not the time to try to compare yourself with other people. Now is not time for in a competition with people. It's true, the whole world, trust me, the whole world is being affected. Not to mention the gas price. All my gas in my house gone up, my love. Not to mention the gas prices. I feel sorry for single mothers that have to be taking on this economy by themselves. I feel bad for single people that got to take on the world on their own. I feel for people that in this economy is living above their means, meaning you live a lifestyle where just not make no sense that you cannot afford. And now it's time, like right now we have two cars and we only a drive one. Why are we only driving one? Cause me tell my husband, so we not, listen, me not go nowhere, me attending at my house. Park the next car because we don't need to pay two insurance per vehicle when one always park up because 9 times out of 10 when we go up on the road, we're always together. So why pay insurance for two vehicles? Telling you. Now at the time where people have to humble themselves. And the people them who don't know how to humble themselves, dog name them suffer me love. Because you have some people, no matter how much the economy a fuck up, them still a try to prove like them a live the best life and the same hype life. Can't stay there. Humble yourself. Right now it's time to relax. Relax. Me no make nothing trouble me. Me used to be the type of person where everything stressed me out. Right now, if me can't pay a bill, it just stay unpaid, you know. Wendy. Me no make nothing in this world or this life stress me. Me learn to walk away from stress. If me can't afford it, me can't afford it. If my pocket can't reach this, so my just can't reach this, so. Real talk, I went to BJ's last Friday. I bought 13 items of 150 struggling. Girl, we go to a supermarket where they go spend 400 and add dollar. And when me come home, I don't even know what the fuck me buy. But let me tell you something. The food thing not too affect me. Because since I'm home, I cook. The best thing you can do now, I cook. Just cook your food and put it on. Especially when you have children. You just cook one nice pot. My favorite thing for cook a pasta. Because them can go into the pot all 5 times and take out them food. Me love cook curry chicken. You know, like just cook. And fall back from the whole heap of restaurant. Fall back from the whole heap of fast food. You know? And it work out better that way there. Me too. If I can pay a bill, I just let it be until I can pay. Thank you, baby. When I get there, I get there. I saw me live my life. Me not stress out myself and dead quick and sick. Why you think so? Well, if people diagnosed and sick, them take up the stress of life too much and it sicken them. I always come. I don't buy road food and fast food. Some nights I do, cause sometimes I just tired and I just can't bother. I just can't bother. But for the most part, I cook. Boil porridge for my son. Get up and make breakfast. I pack my husband lunch every day. And that's how we work out. And listen, in these times you can't be greedy. Now it's time for people to control their ras belly. Cause maybe it's good for some people, so why the food so expensive. Maybe people will start lose weight and start monitor them health. Cause when you can't buy the whole heap of fucker food, you will start manage your health and your weight. Cause them your food in America, all them do a kill we. All the food them in America do is kill us. It don't do nothing more, nothing less, but kill we. I be a processed food. From the time you enter the supermarket, processed food. Food will go give we cancer. Food will go make we sick. So we don't need for any too much height neither. Me ain't no Rasta now, but me have little of the Rasta in my blood, you know, you guys. I swear. Me don't kill up myself with them at supermarket, yeah. So me just going to go buy certain things. But like I was explaining the other day when I was doing a supermarket vlog, I'm not one of those people that is a excessive, over excessive, when would I say, grocery buyer. Cause me don't even like them food, them processed food, yeah. Our pay from work is the same thing. Everything is so expensive. And I be afraid for go a pantry. I told me don't know when a pantry there Houston. But me see one girl who live in Florida over there, what entrepreneur, she's an influencer. She go a pantry over there. Suppose you see the fresh fruits, the fresh vegetable. She shows that she get meat. Yeah, one heap of things. So don't ever be too prideful for go a one good pantry. Because sometimes the pantry them have good food there. I true me no know have no pantry in Houston. I would have got to. Because the New York me did there. Because from the food no expire and it good. You can go there, go get our cereal. Cause nowadays for going to the supermarket, go buy our cereal for the picnic, them are $6 for one box of cereal. If you can't go get it for free, go get it for free. We live in that time right now where we can't watch no face, my love. No face we not watch. We're on survival mode. I buy what I need. If I know a good pantry, I will definitely go see it there. And you're a hard working woman. Me go find one at Houston. Cause there must be a pantry now. But Houston's so big. Yeah, man. When you see me, I buy one chicken and chop it up. And curry that with little vegetable and sitting. I eat my picnic them eat when they come from school straight. You know, you just have to cook. And in these times, one hand can clap. If you're there with one little lazy man when I want to work and I want to help you, let him go. No, it's not the time for pet and powder anybody in your life. No, it's not the time for nobody drain your energy. None of the time for nobody use you. One hand can't clap in at these times. If you can help to not take all of the pressure of what's going on, not take up all of the pressure. Now it's time for no found a single woman. Go find one little man out there who can help you. Put your pride aside. It might not be the man where you're used to, or what you like, or your type, but there's somebody who can help you in these times. Because right now, one hand can clap. See that true water? Mister, seal it, seal. It's seal. When you see it say seal, somebody depend alive here right now who need help. I need to find somebody to give them little help. Seal it, seal. I never tell a lie. Anyways, you guys, big up on a nice clean self. Because my husband must come up and break now. I all know me not talk to him. If you are not following my channel, make sure you want to follow. Make sure you want to like the video. Leave me a little comment. And big up on a nice clean self. God bless you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Blessings upon blessings to each and everybody that's watching right now. You text me, I have to go look for my WhatsApp phone. Sometimes I just fling down my WhatsApp phone, you see. But blessings upon top of blessings. May on a food basket never go dry. I hope that anybody on this life that's going through anything right now, I hope that with time and with wisdom and understanding, you will get over it. You will heal. Yeah, and just remember, when you think you're going through the worst, there's somebody out there that's going through worse than you. Just go and big up God and trust the process. Good, bad days, go and big up God and trust the process. Keep your heart and your hands clean. Because you see, from your heart and your hands clean, you don't have nothing to worry about in a life. Remember, you sowed good seed, so you shall reap them. If you're not out there sow a bad seed, you don't have to worry. Because any seed where you sow, it you go reap. They always say, why worry when you can pray? Go and pray. Yeah? And go and practice discipline. Because sometime in life, we have to have discipline. We have to know how to discipline ourselves through certain situation. We have to learn to be humble. Don't skip the line. Wait your turn. Your turn is coming. You just have to be little patient. And you see when your turn come, It no matter what kind of economy, the world could have come to end on a few time. You just go bloom. You're gonna win your winning season. And everybody have a winning season. But somehow the winning season are come because you're not focusing on your season. You keep on a focus on other people's season. The man will say, cause me not gonna stop going to the old, cause my old school, me is a old soul. The man will say, don't study people who feel wanna while. Come out of business, people business when feel wanna while. Them say when you dig, all dig too, cause you might have to turn around and jump in there. So be careful. If you find say your life is not on the right track, it's time to focus on you. Take people business off of your head and put it down. And focus on you. You'll be surprised how much things you can get done in your life if you sit down and focus on you. And never mind your enemies. Cause God and time. Never mind your enemies. Nobody sit down and pray, oh, you're going to dig a hole for your enemy. Or you're going to make your enemy life miserable. Don't seek revenge. Revenge is not for you. You're not God. And any day, you get up and feel like, say, you're greater than God, you're more powerful than God. And you feel like you want to play the role of God. Trust me, your beating is coming. And one God and one creator alone. And there's only one creator, never two. So you see when you want to go and like say yeah God, because all the people on the internet, they're delusional. They want to tell people when people are going to get sick. They want to tell people when people are going to fall. They want to tell people, oh, them next week and them next year are going to go. That's not for you. Why you a plan, God a why? Be careful what you plan for people. Plan for yourself. Focus on yourself. And remember to be militant. Militancy is so important. Discipline. Some of uno big people now have no discipline. That's why everywhere you turn, you see teenager. You know see young people in a bangarang. I be old people when I have no discipline. They don't have enough discipline to know that certain things are not right. They don't know right from wrong. But you don't have to follow them. You don't have to follow them, Because enough people you see a wheel up themselves and I go on like them a God Almighty themselves on the internet. And figure see how them a live behind closed doors. Figure see the tears. Do you know that most internet bullies are rejects? They face the biggest rejection in real life. That's why they are the way they are. That's why they come on the internet every day and fuck with people they even know them or they even care about them. Because every day they gotta wake up in their misery. And they project their misery onto other people. Because happy people don't display misery. Happy people want to see other people happy. Miserable people always want company in their misery. So you ask yourself, you want to join other people misery? And not because it's the phone. There's still karma behind the phone and in your actions. So just be careful. Trust me. Be careful. These are not the time. We're living in a time right now where you need all the good karma you can get. You don't want no fucker going to you in this economy. Yeah. You don't want fucker reaching at them a hard time, yeah, my love. And you see when fucker reaching at them a hard time, yeah? Fucker really got blood. You got feel it this time. If you never feel it the other time, do it now, no? I know you gonna feel it. Continue for sow good seeds. Pray for people where you don't even know. Wish people well. Because sometimes when you wish well, God just turn on and bless you. Sometimes the well where you wish for people, God just take it and bless you. And if you find say you don't like somebody, you know what me do? If me find some me not like somebody or me not like them ways, I just stay the fuck away from them. Yo, I am the queen of detachment. It don't get no better than me. I am the queen of separation. I will separate. I will detach. When I tell myself I am done with you, meaning I'm not arguing with you. You arguing by yourself, I am done. When I say I'm done, I'm done. And that's on Mary had a little laugh. A long time when I said that. I remember when we used to live in New York, every minute I'd be like, and that's on Mary had a little lamb. Yeah. When I said detach, I detach. Girl, I'm at a point in my life. Me just say me I go and me still a chat. More time. More watch time. I'm at a point in my life where I will detach myself from anybody or anyone that cause me any form of stress. I mean, I must give a reason either. We just know say you not set me up to have wicked thoughts. That's another reason why I detach myself, you know. Cause you see the moment somebody start make me feel angry where me I wish your body in my mind. Yeah man, it's time to detach myself from that person, you know. Cause you make me you fuck with my brain, you fuck with my meds. I am the queen of detachment. And I don't even gotta have a reason. My reason is choosing myself. A one thing with me. I've learned over the years that nobody's gonna love me like me. Nobody's gonna protect me like me. Nobody is gonna understand me like me. So guess what? Me learn to always choose me first. What's good for me? Is this good for me? Well, that me I work with. It could have good for me and it could have bad for you. That a fear rotted business. Me know what good for me and that me I work with. Me know what healthy for me, that me I work with. So when it not good for you, that have nothing to do with you, with me. Every man for themselves. You reach a time where you have to worry about you. Sometimes you can't worry about mother, sister, cousin. It don't make no sense. But who feels it knows it. Cause you see, once you get like me, and because you go through so much betrayal, you go through so much stabbing her back. You go through so much. Where you just learn to always choose you. Your mental, your everything comes first. Yeah. And everybody reach there. Because you still have people that are putting other people before them happiness and before themselves. What heap of people out there do that. A lot of people that live right now, they're so fucking unhappy. Whether it's being in a relationship, a friendship, whatever. They're so unhappy because they won't choose themselves. You know this person is making you unhappy. You know this bitch is being a fake ass friend. You know she being a fake ass bitch. Separate yourself. It don't take nothing to chuck up the deuces. It takes nothing to chuck up the deuces. It takes nothing to block and move on. It's all about me, yeah. Cause nobody now play a fake with me. It's either you love me or you don't. I've cut off so many. Well, I never have much friends, but I've cut off close friends this year because of that. When me find out say I'm me alone, I do the calling. I'm me alone, I call and I check up and you go suck your mother. You know more than me. If I just like how me value as a friend, I see him say you for value me. And I'm if you always I call you. If me call you 2 times back to back and me say you can return the favor and call me 1 time, I said, dog, you alright? I ain't calling you back, bitch. You not value more than me. I give what I get. Because I know what I deserve and me know what me worth. If it's not positive energy, I don't want it around me. Straight up. And I don't give a fuck who you are. Don't come around me with that negative shit. Me not strive over that. Right now, me have to think about how to feed for 3 months. You think say me have time for drama? Think say me have time for argue with people? I just last week, me say, somebody send me one something with one content creator. wish sickness and death for me and my pitney them. I know. There's somebody that must say I wonder then, oh, she not come out, come address me yet. All people must say I wonder, oh, she not come out, come cuss me and tear me up yet. Bitch, I ain't got time for you. Bitch, I ain't got time. I'm protecting my energy in this economy where I have 3 children I gotta feed, a roof over my head that I have to take care of. I don't got no time to focus on none of that shit. Right now, you could call me ugly. You could call my kids ugly. You could say the worst thing of the worst. I'm still not paying you no goddamn mind. Cause that shit just don't benefit me. Me used to answer. Let me tell you. You see, back in the in ideas them when we used to do mix up and used to argue with people, that because it used to benefit me, me can't use them no more. And from me can if from me can't use you on the internet. Meaning say if when me cuss you and respond to you, me can't sell 2 product or me can't sell 2 thing. You know make no sense. Me not bother cuss for free. Me not bother if me can't use you, me not bother want me not answer to you because me can't use you. You're not gonna bring me no money. So it don't make no sense. Me only yell after people per phone and do entertainment and cussing when me can make a money. My son is I mean they even do that right now. My son is 16 next month. I just got him a Nintendo Switch too. It's all about me and my one and my only grandson. Right there, so right there, so she. We a time I come for Lisha now look. Lisha they are on our belly and I focus on our business and taking care of our children. Cause that is what's more important to me. Me not make my pitney them childhood. That's why I know for monitor social media. Me not compare every day. Me have my 3 pitney them for look after my love. I don't miss a milestone in my kid's life. I am a 100% active mother. But you know, I said tomorrow we're gonna do little cooking on live. Cause me know no one little cooking, you know. When me get up tomorrow, me I make breakfast. Me I come on live and boil little porridge and so with uno. We're gonna do little cooking over here. We're gonna do little cooking. Alright? But this time me I left it through. Right now, me not get to talk to my husband enough because me know saying come off and break already. But anyways, big up on a nice clean self. I'm gonna repost this live. So if you guys missed the beginning of the live, you guys can go ahead and watch the beginning. And make sure say when you come off, when you give me a thumbs up, alright? Big up on a nice clean self. Bye you guys.